Hello, everyone. Welcome again to the communication YouTube documentation series of Annapurna Abundance. We already will be posting, one is already posted, the introductory session, then two other sessions are ready. So in the introductory session, I just introduce myself a little bit. Then on the second one, try to explain the location and the context of why Annapurna Abundance is as a contribution to the thought and probably a design and dream process for the whole world. So this is not only for Nepalese and the Himalayan and the South Indian people, but it is a global classroom. This is a material for global classroom, and that all these other sessions will begin to explicate why the Annapurna Abundance could be actually a global knowledge system needed for this particular time that I have defined as the combined climate coronaviruses disruptions. So this evening we are going to do two sessions, and before I present this material, I would like to alert all of you that many of you might find, what is Professor Pramod telling us, teaching us? How does he think? He is neither doesn't look like it's anthropology, doesn't look like it is sociology, doesn't look like it's politics, it is governance, it's philosophy, east, west, north, south. Where is he located? I am located everywhere. and there is a method in my madness. I want to remind you, there is a method in my madness, and to have madness is great, but to have method is even greater. And I hope that you will agree with me that I actually have a method how to organize and how to make sense of this madness, but actually that is the wildest dream. So what is that? How do you think beyond these disciplinary boundaries, right? The disciplinary boundaries have been here. Biology is about the plant, and the chemistry is about this, and geology about this, geography about this. I have laughed at all this. I have read almost everything. And it happened because at Stanford University, the assistantship they gave me was not enough. So I found a job at the main library, where the new journals would be coming, and I would be shelving them as well as giving it to the professor for their special articles. That way I had opportunity to sample every possible, from the natural science, from social science, from humanities, and I probably got the bad habit at that time, but I am trying the best. It is called whole systems thinking. When you begin to see, just like in the village, right? There was not only politician and the householder and the money maker and the trader and the peasant and the plowman. We had to think everything. Now I am bringing that skill to look at the whole situation. So the first session, I would like to discuss a little bit about how could that combined climate coronaviruses disruptions open all windows to simultaneously reimagine, redream, and redesign 4Ls. This is how my mind works. I see one way of looking at the whole picture is through 4L. One is the life systems, another one is the livelihoods, another one is learning, and another one is leadership. So in this photo that you will see, the life system includes the biosphere, the hydrosphere, the biogeochemical cycles, climate regulation, and the role of all species. And right now you can hear the crickets singing in here, right? And they are my fellow species. Then in the livelihood, that goes into the economic and technology area, that is ethnosphere, all things made by human, Anthropocene, Capitalocene, economy, technology, infrastructure, services, that human made on top of the biosphere, right? And the debate is whether we did it in a beneficial way or a harmful way, and we will know that what is harmful and what is beneficial. But the Homo sapien is gifted with amazing quality that no other species have as much. That is learning. That is unlearning what is wrong and harmful, relearning what is more harmful according to the new situation that is emerging, and learning. So learning, unlearning, relearning beyond schooling. And here I would like to share that schooling is what some other people do to you. Oh, you need to learn this, you need to go to school, you need to go to PhD. All of us are pressured like that, right? But learning is what you yourself choose to do with your life. Beyond the textbook, beyond the subject, beyond the school hours. It is about redefining your own life. So the energy between biosphere and atmosphere is actually through the medium of learning, unlearning and relearning. That is why it is important that even in a dismal situation, we as educators, we want to try that unlearning and relearning. That is why we are at work. Although we know how serious the situation is, but we think the Homo sapien is soft-wired or hard-wired, you could call, to unlearn and relearn. Our hypothesis might be wrong because many of people might not care, but even 10% of people, if they care, will change to the beneficial realm. Then comes the idea of leadership, and actually these days I'm thinking the word leadership has a bad connotation, like one person gives a big speech and I have a dream, not like that. It is about now how to develop the attitude, aptitude, the worldview, the emotion to take care of the rest of the biosphere, all other species, the soil, the water, the vegetation, the forest, what makes our life together, right? So it is called the stewardship, ethics of care, and we could also call it leadership. But it is time that we really redefine what leadership meant, is to arouse just the human being. Now even in Kathmandu or in the Dharan of Nepal, now we see these young mayors are already redefining what leadership is, right? Someone is trying to create a agroecology forest, having medicinal plants in the municipal land. Someone is trying to open the hidden riverways, streams in the middle of Kathmandu. I am so proud of them. I thought it took me, more than 5 decades to learn all that, and here they are. They are young, they are 30s, in their 30s, and they have already figured out that is more important. The flow of water in the middle of Kathmandu is more important than letting a big shopping complex happen, right? Same way that young mayor in Dharan is showing us, and same thing happened in Seoul in South Korea, that one mayor probably 20 years ago cleaned up the river there, and now it's a park, bike lane, everybody goes there to swim, to enjoy nature, that river runs right in the middle of Seoul. So basically we'll be talking more and more about what happens when we bring the ecology as the core of our economic activities.